Hello everyone! Hi. Oh my voice. It's been a sleepy morning again. The reason why I'm starting an hour later again today as well. But I'm back and welcome again to another stream this week. I think I hope tomorrow I'll be a bit less tired. But for today, we're just gonna do some relaxing embroidery work. Because for anyone who doesn't know, I recently had my anniversary stream. And for my anniversary stream, I wanted to do something special. And I wanted to do something Genshin related because for an entire year I've been making a Genshin cosplay. And so I thought of doing something that I've never done before, and that's making baubles. What a bauble is basically a Christmas ornament that is embroidered or beaded or whatever you want it to be. But it's mostly more handwork than other things, I think. Sorry, hi, welcome on in. I hope you're having a
The time
day.
is 2:00 p.m.
Things laptop. And yes, I'm a bit later today, but that's alright. Because let's go right into it. Because this is the bauble that we'll be making today. This is the cryo element, which is basically a fancy word for ice. And on the anniversary stream, I made this. This is like the finished element of hydro, which is the fancy word for water. It's not completely finished yet because I need to do a border and put the backing on it because this looks ugly to have just like this, and make it so that I can hang it up as well if I wanted to. And we got a few more others to do as well. But for today, I wanted to continue with this one because someone from the lovely stream that we had chose this one as the second one. And once I'm done with this one, you guys can choose another one to start on. But for now, this one is mostly embroidery. As for this one, I did a border here. And then I put all the beads on here, because this one is just a little bit more chunky, and this one isn't. This one is very, slim designs on it. And thank you. I do like it. I've never done this before, but I got inspired by a crafty jellyfish, because of course I was, because a crafty jellyfish. Close the window. It's a bit loud. But a crafty jellyfish actually inspired me to start streaming. Yeah, Jelly does a lot of cool stuff, and she did some baubles as well. Although they were more Halloween related and a bit different than mine, because she used a lot of sequin as well, and I don't have sequin. Well, I've got the black one that I've completely taken off of the string that it was on because I want to sew it on myself. I want to learn that as well because I've never worked with sequin before. Yeah, that's why I have the little box. And yeah, that's what we'll do today. I hope to do a little bit every Saturday, as I'm trying to get a bit of a schedule for the streams, because next week is the last week I'm gonna do streams throughout the week, because on Thursday I'll be starting school. Gotta go back to the schools. And I'm very, very excited about it. Because then, hopefully, soon enough, I will know my schedule and then I can announce all the cool stuff that I have planned and such. But yeah, for now it's just some nice embroidery, which I'm just, for anyone else, I'm doing kind of like a satin stitch, but then the way I want it to look is just, I don't know. I'm just doing something that looks pretty, basically. There's not really much thought going into it. But there is a difference between this one and that one, because that is the first one I did and this is the second one, I think. Yeah. But you know, it's alright. And I also got some pliers around here because because I glued this down, sometimes it's a bit difficult to sew through. Today I pushed the feathers, nice. I can't wait to see when those are on it as well, because it looked really pretty what you made so far. Oh yeah, I get that. I get that you're very excited. That's as well when I buy like new things for my cosplay. Because I need to buy a few things, and one that I'm most excited about is the wood for the lyre. Because I could just make it out of foam and be done with it very easily, because I already have all of that at home. But I thought of making an actual instrument out of it, which is like just me being like, yes, but what about an actual instrument? Which I'm like, yeah. I bought the strings for it, and I kind of know how to build it, although it's a bit of a challenge. And my dad is like, yeah, really cool that you want to do that, but a bit ambitious, and he doesn't believe that I can do it. When I'm like, but I can do it, just trust me. But yeah, my take on it is a bit like, he's like, But yeah, because I'm like, I'm a bit ridiculous when it comes to how I want to build it, because there's like a pretty cool machine that we don't have that can cut like very intricate shapes out of wood. But I'm like, but what about this saw that we have that I just need to buy a new, like the thing that you saw with, you can take that out and replace it whenever it's dull. I don't know what to call it. I guess the blade of it you can replace. And I was like, we just need to replace it. And I can just, because I need to look up the word, but we call it a figuurzaag, which is basically a shape saw. But I don't think that's the right translation. Jigsaw. Okay. Didn't know that. But anyway, that kind of saw, that way you can like make pretty like rounded shapes or difficult shapes. You can saw it out. And I'm like, I can do that, even though it's like 4 centimeters thick, but you know. But I could also look into it, because the place that I could buy the wood from, which I need to save a little bit more for, I could ask the people there if they, because I made a template. I already know what it's gonna look like, the shape of it, which I can grab if you want to know, because I have it near me, or kind of near me. But I might ask them if they can saw that out, because they have the fancy machines, so they can definitely do it. I just don't know if they can do it in the shape I want it to. But yeah, I just need to save a little bit more because I know I'm gonna buy a very expensive piece of wood. Because what's the word for that? Vierkante decimeter. A square decimeter? But anyway, the price for the wood was like, I think €7 for like 1 decimeter by 1 decimeter. If that makes any sense. I don't know if that was a correct translation, but we call it vierkante decimeter. But yeah, I'm not the best with decimeters, so I'm like, how many centimeters is that again? Because it sounds not that expensive, but if you know, if you do the maths, it could become expensive depending on how much, because I think I don't need that much. At least that's what I think. But yeah, I'm gonna try and ask if they can do it, and if they can't, I'm gonna try and do it with the with the jigsaw. Although most of that will be done off stream because it's gonna be a mess, and I'm gonna hopefully be able to make it in the new shed next summer, I think. Or if not, in the other shed out front that we have. Because we have 2 sheds, although one of them is in work in progress. But one half of it already looks great. It's just really messy because my dad's still working on all the stuff. And it's not been the greatest of weathers. Oh, in general, hello, welcome on in. Thank you for the hydrate. I will do that in a second. Hello again. And I'll do the stretch as well, but I'll stand up because boop boop. Well, which is actually a good thing because I still have muscle pain from just working out one day. Which shows how bad I am with sporting, honestly. Yeah. Thank you for that. Yeah, I've been not really been stretching all that much, so my back just cracked. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to be so loud. But that does happen sometimes, though. Whoopsie. But thank you though. It did feel good, yeah. It does. But yeah, now for today, it's just some nice embroidery. Yeah. Would you look? Just done this one today. 10 out of 10. Mm-hmm. For sure. Because where was I again? I can't remember. But oh well. But yeah, thanks. I hope you are doing well. And yeah, today I'm just continuing where I left off on my anniversary stream, because I prepped all of this. They were like, yeah, I can do that in 9 hours, but I was only able to finish this one completely and start on this one. Oh, you're doing good today. Nice. Glad to hear. I'm doing good as well, but I stayed up just a tad bit too late yesterday. Which you know, because you were there. Oh, but it was a lot of fun though, hanging out in Vile's stream. It's always a very lovely vibe there. But yeah, it always gets a bit too late when I stay there. I just had to restart my laptop for the second time today. Oh no! Yeah, that's very stupid that it doesn't let you type. Yeah, you did. But well, and also I'm very excited that for all the stuff that he has planned for Booptober. Because I am also planning to join. Now I spoiled it though. Oh well. But Booptober is something in October that I want to join. But what I'm gonna do is still a mystery. It will be crafts. Because... when the heck... Yeah. Booptober. Yeah. Our Booktober. No. If you don't know what Booptober is for the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And we're gonna raise money for the BCRF. Which is the Boob Cancer Research Foundation. Yeah, Booptober. Sorry, did I say it wrong? Or maybe the mic was like blah blah blah, because my voice today is a bit blah blah. But yeah, Booptober. Because Vile is also joining that. It's just sometimes words, man, they're difficult. But I hope you understand now. And the rest of the people here watching. Bobtober. Fair enough. But yeah. I'm gonna do some crafts. But what kind of crafts, that will be announced whenever I know my schedule for school. Because I don't know how much of a commitment I can put into it yet. Because I'm like, I don't know my homework. I don't know what kind of project that I'm gonna do at school yet, because it's not started. And to get the 12% of a Nerf gun done. Yeah. Oh. Yep, that's Vile for you. Or at least maybe 24, you know? Maybe just a sneaky 24%. But yeah, I'm very excited for everyone who's joining, because there's been a lot of people in the server already, and I mean, I already did the thing for the Tiltify stuff, but I haven't announced anything yet, or at least in my server, in on stream. Yes, then it was. Time to make a custom suit for school. With breast cancer awareness fabric for the inside. Yeah, I could do that. But that's gonna be a commitment though. And also, fun thing, we don't actually wear suits to school or like uniforms and such. Because we're in college and it doesn't matter anymore. But I could do that, yeah. I just need to have something pink though, and I don't really have that. I'm gonna do Booptober and I don't even have pink. What am I doing? Yeah, that's fair. I could make a beautiful suit though, although I'm doing so many other things now already. I'm like, that's a commitment. Oh no. Yeah, I get what you meant. Tailoring is pretty cool. And let Nina, welcome on in. We're doing some embroidery again for today. For the baubles. Ta-da! Also, I'm gonna drink again. Because if you haven't noticed, my voice is still warming up a bit. Because I was a sleepy bean today. I don't know why, but I think I'm still a bit too much in my vacation mode. And also maybe the fact that I slept at like 2 a.m. Oopsie. It's nearly scared you with a sneeze, dang. Powerful sneeze. That's because you were awake until 7, no, not 7 a.m, but 2 a.m. If I, like, 7 a.m. is too late, man. Like, at most I can do it till 3 a.m, but longer than that I can't do it. I have my limits, and my limits are at 3 a.m. But it was a lot of fun though. I did learn a few things. I learned that there's a very good website on how to make games good. Or no, like start a game. Because I had a little thingy in my mind for like ever since high school as well, that like making games is pretty cool. And it might just, you know, turn into a little side project that I'm gonna work on for years and years, and then publish one thing and then be like, yeah, cool, let's go to the other thing. That late at conventions, otherwise I'm waking up that early for work. Yeah. Ooh, you have Game America codes, nice. What's Game Maker again? Sorry, I forgot. But yeah. Because I might actually start on making some art for it whenever I get my present for my birthday next year. Because I got a pretty exciting thing that I want to give myself. And that's a drawing tablet with like the screen. Because I just really just don't like the one without the screen. And I kind of have that one already, but I'm just not a big fan. And Zombuti, hello. Welcome on in. I hope you are doing well. I am making some baubles. And we're doing some embroidery for it. Ta-da! Also very, very inspired by Genshin and by a crafty jellyfish. Because, yes. My biggest inspiration. Jelly. But yeah, I hope you are doing well. We're just relaxing and talking a bit about that I'm gonna join Booptober as well, but you already know that because we're in the same server. But yeah, and about a game that I might make in the future if I ever have enough motivation to do it. And be like, yes, I can do this. But yeah, talking about BookTuber, I should stream more often or arrange some projects to do. Yeah, I already know what I'm gonna make, but that's still a secret. So don't tell anyone. Because you already know. Because I put one picture in the server. But I got that and something else that I'm also playing, but I still need to make that, and I still need to figure out how long that will take me. But other than that, I think everything that I want to do for Booktober is already like planned, like what I'm gonna do on the streams. And I hope to do a few streams for the Booktobers. But I still, like, school still hasn't started now, but I want to know. Because I'm just very, very excited to make an announcement of, like, what I'm gonna do and when I'm gonna do it. I can't do it. But I hope next week and the week after that I'll know a kind of project that I'm gonna do for the next few months. So, like, in 2 weeks I should be good to do that. But I'm impatient. I want to know now because I'm just so hyped for it. You know, all the hype. Because this is also gonna be my first ever charity event that I'm gonna join. I'm still unsure as to which times I will schedule for. Yeah, I just kind of put the streams that I normally do in my weekends. Although one on the Saturday is a bit later because I've got something else in the morning. But other than that, it's like around the same time, like today and tomorrow. And I hope that's alright. You know, and I think it is. As Jelly said, I don't need to worry about it. As long as I can stream. But it will mostly be in the weekend because of school. And one of them will be in the evening. But that's because it's on the Friday. So I don't mind streaming till late. Because then, you know, the next day I can sleep out or sleep in. So I don't schedule my streams because of unpredictable noise amounts. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, like for me, I mostly do keep schedules because then I can properly prepare myself for things. But that's just me. I'm a schedule bean. I don't know. That's just me, I suppose. But I'm very, very hecking excited. And I guess since I grew up with like schedules and I guess it's also just like a culture here with, I don't know if you know, but here in the Netherlands, agendas are a really big thing. Like everyone has one. We're very punctual. When we want to be, and we always make plans in advance. There are also like memes of like of Dutch people be like, but at what time is it? I need to know for my schedule. Yeah, I think it's mostly just the culture here that's like, but at what time is it though? Because I need to know for my schedule, for my agenda. Which is honestly the best agenda you can have. You know, all this talk about the gay agenda and the trans agenda. What about the Dutch agenda? That is just an agenda. You know? Not as much awareness about the Dutch agenda. Chilean people are known as the always late. The side for the always late stuff, yeah. But you know, as long as you're not stressing about it, I guess that's okay. I think I can do one more. But then I need a new thread. But yeah. Oh, that one is even prettier. You know, I'm learning to do better embroidery. Because the first one kind of looks ugly. So sorry for anyone who wants this one. The embroidery might not be the best. But it's fun nonetheless, you know. Doing embroidery and stuff. Because I just started doing this. I've never done embroidery before. Like starting with my own cosplay and such. Embroidery? What is that? I don't know. But no, I'm really, really enjoying it. It's another fun activity to do. And guess who inspired me to do embroidery? Jelly! Yeah, it's just annoying when I'm the punctual one and have to wait hours. Yeah, that can be a bit meh, not fun. I'm technically, although I do need to say, not every Dutch person is as punctual as I am. But I can say that most Dutch people are. It's just some people just don't care. And that's the thing, they just like, why? I'll be there anyway. What does it matter if I'm like 1 hour late? But again, that could also just be people still acting like children even though they're 19. But oh well. You know, that's not my problem. Because I will always be on time. Unless something happened that I'm like, I couldn't do anything about that, you know? Like the public transport or other stuff like that. That's like out of my control. Which is reasonable, I think, for anyone. Like, yeah, fair enough. You couldn't do anything about it. And like next week I'll be probably always on time, because technically I always have to take a bus earlier, otherwise I'm gonna be late no matter what. So I'm always the early one, because I'm gonna be at school like half an hour earlier than everyone else. And some people that do travel far have the same thing. Because some people, they come from different cities, that just takes longer. You know? Okay, that one you literally can't see what I did there. Oh well. Wait. How many? Oh, 40 minutes. Okay, so that means I'm probably able to finish the embroidery for today, I think. Looking at how fast I am. And then I might do the beadwork just off stream. Because, surprise, surprise, but I might use these for a giveaway. But only if they're finished, you know. And if I can't finish, then I'm like, ugh. Maybe the ones that I do finish, like this one I could finish, and this one definitely. But maybe the last one we pick, I might not be able to finish that one before, if I want to do a giveaway in a special event, you know. Cause yeah, I might give these away for Booktober with some other cool stuff, but I want it to be finished first so I can share it as well in a Discord server, like a good bean. Because Jelly put a lot of stuff in there as well for the giveaways. But that's because she already had finished a lot of stuff. Like the baubles that she made for that she made on stream before. She put that as a giveaway, which was pretty cool. Nah, it's cool. Although I'm a bit curious. No, give me a second. I'm gonna be a tad bit distracted. Please, thank you. Yee, cosplay. Ooh. Cool. Someone else making a cool cosplay at the moment as well. They're such cool beams that I know. They're making the heckin' cool arts. But yeah, that's probably all that I can say for now on the Booptobers. Oh. But yeah, I'm very hecking excited, and I hope everyone else is as well. I love when it does that. It just falls out of my hands. Yeah. Let's go. That's another one done. And I love this a lot more than the other two that I did before. But you know, I'm getting better at it. And that's a good thing.
There we go. There we go. Yeah. I'm all out of topics now. Sorry, guys. Hope it's not too terrible. I don't know why, but my brain today is a little empty. But I still wanted to hang out with you guys and be a bit productive, you know. But I hope everyone else is doing something fun as well. But why do you not want us all? Thank you. It's funny that you can see my nose. I think, no, right. Yeah, it's just gonna be like that, I suppose. I mean, I can still change the way the camera looks. Because I mean, I like it now that I can do this over the top view, and I hope it's alright. I hope you guys can see all the stuff that I do well enough. Wait. Yeah. More hydration, because that's good for you. It's almost been an hour already. Also, let's see how well they do. Oh, pretty picture. Because I'm also watching Koi in the back. Because they're making a very cool snake right now. They're also doing embroidery, but then a different kind of embroidery with a timber hook, or I think it's called timber embroidery or timber hook embroidery, and it looks pretty cool. And they're making a little snake, and I love snakes myself. I at one point my online name was Snake Bake because I like baking and I like snakes, so I was trying to have my interests in like the name of what I do, you know. And at one point that was my name, but I changed it because I don't know, I didn't really like it as much as I thought I would. So I changed it, and now I think I got a pretty good name for myself. That shop, kind of, but not really. Bit sad. Yeah, nice. You're listening on 2 streams. I mean, sometimes I do that as well, because there's too many cool crafty beans online, and I'm like, but how do I just watch one of them when both of them are doing cool crafts? Although sometimes when they're both loud, it can be a bit difficult. But it's always a lot of fun watching more than one stream of your favorite beans. Just a tad bit closer. Yes. Yeah. There we go. That looks right.
And then we need 2 more to go soon. Ta-da!
This one's so in progress because I know it can be sometimes a bit tiny to see what people are doing. So I'm gonna have to see if I can lower it a tad bit in the future. At least not for today's stream, because tomorrow's stream the camera's gonna be up high again. Because tomorrow will be the pattern stream, yeah. Which after the stream I do need to clean up my my ugly ass shoes that are completely broken. Because since I've got new shoes now, those shoes I could have thrown them away, but I'm like, what if I use those for the crafting room or the sewing room? I mean, when I stand up and do all the pattern work, because sometimes it can be a bit tiring standing all day. Which I am looking into buying a chair that you can like put higher. I found one, although it is expensive. It's like 145 euros, so I'm gonna save up for that a little later. In the year, I'd probably think. There we go. Yeah. Then we go back to the other side. Okay. My stomach making weird noises again. But it did bring some snacks with me, so I should be good. Although it's just chocolate, not really much of else. But it's nice though, because it was from a little gift that I got when I quit my job. It went a bit weird, but I didn't mind, because I just want to go home. I don't need to be sent off or whatever. But I went back, I think this Wednesday, yeah, and I got some chocolates, which was nice. I like chocolates, especially this one, because it's the messy chocolate. Oh, pretty good chocolate, yeah. Although I don't like the pure chocolate from that. But I know my mum does, so problem solved. Okay. There we go. Let's grab the new thread that we had, because I split the fabric so that one, the stitches are going to be nicer, and two, I have twice the amount of embroidery thread, which then I don't need to buy double, and then I might have still a little bit left at the end, because this pretty color of blue. Fabric. I meant the thread. Did I say fabric? Oh, sorry. Sleepy brain. I meant I split the thread, not the fabric. Jeebus. Oh, I say fabric a lot more on streams, I think, and also yesterday I was working with fabrics, which I love how it turned out. Because I did some hand sewing yesterday as well for the second part of the cape. It's time. I call it string from time to time. Yeah. But it's Pet the Gerald. Let's go. For anyone who don't know, this is Gerald. He's the sweetest of beans, made by a break in the page. And it's time to do a little pat. Cause he a good bean. Pat pat. Pat 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 pat. Ads, no. I can do that 20 more times. Dang. I got hacking free food at the gas station. Let's go. Free food. Because I don't know if for everyone there's ads, but at least it shows for me. Welcome back, everyone. I hope the ads are gone. If not, Gerald, yes, he's very cute. And if you don't think so, are you sure about that? But nice, free food. Yeah. Boop. Although I don't mind the side projects, because Gerald, he's so cute. Although I do need to say that the pattern that I is also not mine. I got it from the internet, thanks to it's not Patreon, but it is. Oh, god dang it! What is it from again? Pinterest, there we go. I found it on Pinterest, and that sent me to a website with a free pattern that I could use. Although I did change it a bit, because like the little scalies that you see here, very simple pattern I made myself, and the little teeth are I just, because I didn't want all the teeth around the mouth, so I just cut up the pattern that they had for the teeth and then changed it a bit. But all the rest of it is not made by me. The only thing I did was sewing and having the fabrics on hand. Yeah. But yeah, that's the Gerald. He's part of the stream now.
Wondering why I have the Gerald is because I made it for an art event called Chromical, and it's already finished, so I'll be back next year. But next year is gonna be scary versus cute, and I'm definitely gonna go for the cute, because plushies, yes, it's cute. And just the cute stuff, I love it. Although Gerald is still a bit heavy, or top heavy. I still need to change that. I still haven't gone to that. But that was the Gerald. You can redeem it for just 200 points if you want. But yeah, I hope you liked the Gerald. Yeah, the stream mascot. Although I do need to say it's not my character. It's from the breaking the page. I think I put it in the description of the.
The time is 3:00 p.m.
Thanks, laptop. Of the redeem as well, but I just want to emphasize it a bit more that it's not mine, but I do love it immensely. I love that they made this character, and I will cherish it forever. Scary plushies are also cool. Maybe at the end, or when there was a prompt of like a dress-up game for like the cute dress-up scary and the scary dress-up cute, you know? I don't know if that will be a prompt, but if it's a prompt, that would be fun though. Although, I really want to go for the cute and fluffy. Because I think I might just make a very cute character. Because that's what you do every single time as well, is you make a character, a cadet, for Chromical, and that cadet can get in or not. And if you get in, you have the 30-day challenge of drawing every single day, and if you fail to draw, you're out. If your art isn't good enough, you're out. And if you're out, you'll go to the washout section, and everyone in the washout section is just as good as everyone else, but they just aren't participating in the I just said it thing, didn't I? In the competitive part of the event, but it's still a lot of fun because I wasn't in the competitive one either, but that's because my art isn't that good yet. I mean, it's good, and I do really like it, but it's not like on professional level as the other cadets were, you know? There were just better people than me, but I still had a lot of fun making the stuff that I did make. And you know, you don't have to be a professional to still love doing art, and that's for me. I do still want to improve, but I want to improve over time by just doing art that I love, instead of being like, I need to draw every single day, and if I don't do it, my art is bad. Because I just really don't like that mindset. I want art to come to me and be like, yeah, I have the motivation, I have inspiration. And if I do have a commission, I'm like, it might take a bit longer, because one, I just need motivation for it and the time, and sometimes time isn't on my side. That's why I made the draw your profile picture a bit expensive. You know, to dress up Gerald and Freddy Krueger. Yeah, I need to make a little mask for him. Would be funny though. Have him in a little Halloween. For Halloween, I could put him in a Halloween outfit. Yes. Oh my gosh, good idea. Thank you so much for bringing me up to a very dress him up. Although I'm gonna have to see, because I'm a bit in the Five Nights at Freddy's theme for this Halloween. Because hopefully, if my friend has time as well, we're gonna make a cosplay or a costume together. So I'm gonna make my mask and they're gonna make their mask, but we're just gonna do it together in my crafting room. Because we don't do that enough together. We made like a tiny little thing with the sewing machine together. Like a year ago or so, or more, as Blue from Jurassic Park. I could give him realistic eyes and such.
make it very, very scary. But yeah, I'm gonna see what I'm gonna dress him up as. Because I also need to see if I have everything at home. Because I don't want to spend more money. Because I just realized as well is that I need to go to an entire different city to buy the stuff for to make the new cosplay for the FNAF movie. Because yes, I am gonna dress up as Toy Bonnie to go to the FNAF movie. Because how the hell could I not? Because technically, my first cosplay was a FNAF cosplay. And I love it to shits. It's like a very easy way to do a cosplay. I made a mask and that's it. I put, because there's like a thing, like fan art and such of like the humanoid, like when you turn your favorite character into a human, you know? That's what a lot of people do with some fandoms, where it's like, it's not really human, but let's turn it into a human. And I got my inspiration from that kind of place. Because I wasn't that good at doing cosplays yet, and I already made the mask at school. I just needed to repaint it and find some clothing. Although this time, since I know how to sew now, like professionally almost, I'm gonna change the outfit, or it's gonna be the same outfit, but I'm gonna make it better with that I will have a blue blouse and a blue vest, like the fancy one, because that will be in theme for the cosplay, because I'm gonna do Toy Bonnie from FNAF 2 or Five Nights at Freddy's, and yeah, that's what I want to do. But I'm gonna have to see where, because I'm gonna use original or already made patterns. But yeah, I made 4 of them now, and it's been just a little over an hour. Nice. But yeah, that will be my little side project, and yeah, I might do a little cheeky cosplay for Gerald as well. But I don't know which one yet, because there's so many options. There's so many spoopy things that I like as well. And I'm just gonna have to see how well it works with Gerald as well. Like, will this actually work though? You know? I think it will, but I'm just gonna have to see. You know? But yeah, I really can't wait to buy tickets for the FNAF movie. Yeah, if I can, because I think it will. I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on the cinemas here, because it says it's gonna go worldwide, and I'm like, yes, that's what I want. But I'm just not sure, because sometimes there's movies that do come out in America, but they don't, or it takes a little while for it to be in theaters here in my country, and I don't know if that's gonna be the same for the FNAF, but I'm gonna have to see, I suppose. Gonna have to wait and see. But I'm very, very heckin' excited about it. I can't wait. I mean, I can, but you know. maybe I will finish this one today, and then you guys can, because after the embroidery, which is gonna take me like a little bit more of an hour, there's the beadwork. I don't know how that will go for this one, but we're gonna see. As always. Also, I'm gonna eat my snack because I'm feeling a bit hungry. Just a teeny bit though. Ooh, this one is nice. Also, how is Sunkoi doing? They're doing alright. But they've already been streaming for an hour. Funny thing, because they raided us yesterday. And I'm curious if they did it today as well, which, I mean, it's a lot of fun, but it's also like, they could also raid into someone else, and then I have someone else to watch along. Oh, but their snake is such a cool snake. That's a pretty snake. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah. You missed the laptop. Yeah. I also kind of forgot it. Funny thing, because I almost read your name as Gerald. Because it starts with the G. But no, it's General. Not Gerald. Or are you? Are you secretly Gerald? And also, I think I missed a few things. Ah, free food, yeah. Free food's nice. I always used to love the free food in the fancy shop where you can like buy all the fancy food. It's like that's it's bio, or because we call it biologisch, but I don't know the English word for that. It's not biological. But it's basically like the food that is not processed, or well, it kind of is, but it's in a better way. Like it's not like food isn't sprayed with toxins that are like dangerous, or like it's to get the bugs away, but it's also not good for us, basically. Same with work. Yeah. Sorry, I was reading some other things as well. But and it's just the better made food, which is I hope I'm explaining that alright. But there was always like, yeah, organic. There we go. Organic. So that's like organically made. It's just made differently, which is why it's more expensive. And there's just an entire shop around that way of making food. And and it's just a lot more, you know, organic. Yeah. And we do buy food from there from time to time. But when we used to go shopping when I was going shopping as a kid with my mom, we always stopped by the shop, and there were always these like little trays of free food that you can try out, of like stuff that you could originally buy as well. So it will always be like little cakes or cheese or tray samples. There we go. Those things that I always loved those. And sometimes they were a bit like, I don't really like this food, but sometimes it would be like really like kind of like cakes, but then also cookies, like the in between of like, it's not like soft like a cake, but it's also not as hard as a cookie. I don't know really what the word for those kind of things were, but they're really good as well. And then that's the free food I love. That just really means they're grown without pesticides. That's the word as well. Yeah, like the evil chemicals that turn frogs gay. But yeah, it's a pretty good shop with all the little. I don't know if they do it as much now anymore, but back when I was a kid, they have had a lot of those laying around, mostly for the cheese though, which I'm not a big fan of cheese. But sometimes they had for like the cakes as well, or cookies, whatever they were. They were pretty good though. But I wouldn't suggest them for people that have nut allergies, because they were always like nuts in them or different kind of things that would trigger a nut allergy. So I don't recommend it for those kind of people, or with people that have those. I mean, or that. Yeah, words be wording today. But always very, very lovely shop. I don't know if you guys know it, but it's called Eco Plaza, which is already in the name, eco-friendly and such. It is a bit more expensive, but I do need to say that the waffles that they have, like the egg-based ones, I think, you're right, they're really good. Because yes, I could buy them at the supermarket whenever I want, a convenience store, and they are cheaper. But I think the ones that you can just buy normally at the normal stores and such, I think those are a bit too sweet for me. And the ones from that shop are just the best, because they're like good, and they do have sugar in them, but just not as much sugar as the other ones that are cheaper, you know. And I just like them a lot more. I'm biased, you know. I gotta delete something from my laptop. It just tried opening and ooh, that's not good. Yeah. Yesterday I cleaned up my phone a bit. I had a lot of pictures that I'm like, I'm not gonna use this anymore, but I do still want to save them. So I put them on a USB stick. Just to, you know, still have all the pictures, but not have it on my phone. Which I actually need to, because I do have a picture of my first cosplay at a convention, which I want to dig up, so that I can have my first version of the cosplay and my second version of the cosplay. And maybe I can, because I changed the picture finally of what we're doing today. And whenever I'm finished with one, I will update the picture. Or at least I'm gonna try to. But yeah, what was I gonna say again? But yeah, I wanna dig that photo up. And have it be like, yeah, this was my first ever cosplay, look where I'm at now. Like a before and after, but then cosplay edition. which I think is going to be a lot of fun. Seeing how I improved with the mask making, with the paper mache, with painting and such. Which I do need to look into soon, is all the paint that I have, because next week I'm gonna go buy more paint and all the preparations for the cosplay that I don't have at home yet. Because what I used for the, like, to make the mask at school, it was basically half of an egg, like the piepschuim. What's that word? It's like it's basically, it's not foam, I think, or is it? Wait, I'm gonna Google translation help me understand English. Styrofoam, there we go. It was something with foam, but it was not just a singular foam, it was the styrofoam. Like the styrofoam eggs I used, and I think it's quite alright for a mask. I think I just, yeah, need to change the position of it. And then, because I need to buy two, because hopefully me and my friend are gonna make them together. So we're gonna be here in the lovely studio, or yeah, studio is what it's called, yeah, or crafting room, as I always call it. And then we're gonna make some cool cosplay, because they I think they want to make a lot of cosplays. They just don't have the time because of the study that they do, unfortunately. But I do hope to make something fun with them in like the weekends or whenever they can come visit and such. Because it's, for them it's gonna be just very easy, the mask, and then just buying clothing for it, or just buying the clothing, yeah. The tiniest of barks. Cute doggo. Or cute sounding doggo, I should say. I don't know if they are cute. I haven't seen them yet. But yeah, I hope the deletion goes alright. It's always fun when it does that. I have that with Adobe, released on my laptop, the Adobe, what's it called again? Acrobat, which is just for looking at PDF files, but it randomly updates every single time, and it just goes to places I don't want it to go, and I'm like, I hate you, but I need you for school, and it's just like, it's annoying. What the fuck is that doing? Jesus. Now my laptop is doing weird stuff. When I just click the thingy. Why do laptops do weird stuff? Why do they be weird? Why can't they just be normal? Although, he is a good boy though, my laptop. It's just sometimes he do a bit weird. But yeah, ooh, 1.5 hours. Dang. Because for the anniversary stream, I did 9 hours of this. And this one definitely took really long with just the embroidery. I think this one takes just a little bit less. And then of course all the beadwork as well. Oh heck, that took a hot minute to do. I don't want that to happen. There we go. Also, I think soon enough I'm gonna need to make a new poll on what game you guys want me to play. I'll put it on the Discord though, because there's probably more people that can just do their little vote, and it can stay up there for quite a bit. 3,998 screenshots. Dang, that's a lot of screenshots. Yeah, I deleted a lot of screenshots as well from when I was a mod in a Roblox Discord server, yeah. Because a lot of people were not following the rules, which they were very easy, simple little rules, which were very, very easy to follow. I don't know how they did that, honestly. But again, they were just children as well. Dang. That's a lot of screenshots. Okay, still quite a bit left. Now I'm gonna that off. And roll this up. Sleep. Da, da, da. There we go. That one goes over there. Then split this thread, or fabric I mean. Well, I issued a lot of bans on this. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, if you're like a good mod and there's a lot of stupid, annoying people, then yeah, there's gotta be a lot of work. Oopsie. There we go. Separated the fabric again. Which is some... I guess you could also do that. But then you'll just be literally destroying your fabrics. So not that good for the fabrics, but good for your embroidery thread though. It's good for the embroidery. Also, if you're wondering what that ticking is about, that's the pipes from the house. It does that sometimes. Why? I don't know. There's probably a reason why, but I just never asked. And let's... I'm just gonna put the needle in here just so that I have the start of it, because we're almost done. I just need to do this little pony and then we've got one more left. Oh, one more left. Sorry for flipping you guys off. I didn't mean to, I promise. They are banning around. They are not supported properly. Well, I think it's alright though, but I think it's mostly when how do you call that? A safe vacator. I know. On purpose. No. What is safe vacator in English? A boiler, there we go. So whenever the boiler turns on, it makes that noise sometimes as well. So I think it's just trapped air, or it's just being... The house is shaking. It's falling apart because it's made like... Because, to be fair, this is an old house though. So yeah, I don't blame it for being creaky and such. Although we don't have creaky floors yet, which is nice because I really don't like floors like that. We've got a pretty nice floor actually, which is made out of actual wood. Which is very pretty.
but it's not really been kept up lately because one, that takes a lot of time and effort to do so, and my parents both just haven't had the time for it. But it is a pretty nice tool. Full of paw prints from a dog. Ooh, they're doing a little hacking raid. But the snake is turning out very pretty. But there we go. Also, I hope you guys aren't hearing the music. Sankoi! Hello, hello! Welcome back to my stream again. Welcome on in, Chubby and Zeta. Welcome, welcome. I'm making some Genshin baubles today. And we're almost done with the embroidery. Yeah! But hello, hello! Yeah, favorite element, cryo. Nice. Cause yeah, you know, maybe like, when is my rerun? Oh yeah, hardcore Yula main. Yeah. Like, cryo is basically the fancy word for ice. Oh, you've been lurking a bit. Yeah, I've also been lurking in Sunkoi's stream. Hello, me. Let me turn that off. And thank you for the lurk. Chubby, I hope you have a lovely lurk. I hope to finish this one though today. And Sankoi, hello, hello. Welcome again to some embroidery. We're also doing the embroidery today. Yes, you got the stuff for Vanny. Oh, I'm actually gonna buy some stuff for my FNAF cosplay next week, because I need to buy a styrofoam egg for the masks. Cause, fun thing, my best friend is gonna make a cosplay as well, where we're gonna kind of do like a friend cosplay, cause I think it's a pretty fine and easy kind of cosplay to start off with, like just making the mask of the character and then just having an outfit that you can like easily buy. And they're gonna make Freddy and I'm gonna be Toy Bonnie. Yeah. Yeah. 5-9. High five for embroidery. Wee. Oh, I saw the snake that you were making again and it looks so pretty. Oh, yeah. Because I finished this one. For anyone who doesn't know, this is the hydro element, which is the fancy word for water, basically. And that one I finished on my anniversary stream. And someone, I can't remember who it was, but a lovely bean from the community chose this as the next one. This is cryo, the fancy word for ice. And yeah, these will be made for eventually maybe what's the word for it? A giveaway event, which might be happening soon. But yeah, hello everyone. I hope everyone had a lovely time at Sunkoi's stream. My name is Anime Boy Stars, or Anime for short, and I mostly do cosplay, but I eventually will also do some side projects like this. And yeah, my FNAF cosplay will also be a side project. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm also very happy how my animo elements turned out with like just the felt. Because I found this one very tricky to draw. Because for anyone who doesn't know, this you see I made art for it first, and then I traced it onto the felt. And I'm really happy how this turned out. Especially for this one, because this one was a very thin pattern to make. That's why I'm doing mostly embroidery for this one. I'm falling out with the snake a little. It's been... Ooh, holy yeah. I gotta have side projects on side projects. Yeah, but I mean, it keeps me motivated to do things. Because sometimes taking a break from like a really big project as a Genshin cosplay helps a bit. And also to get better at embroidery as well, because I don't know if you can see, but this is the first try I did for the embroidery, and this is now the try that I'm doing right now. So you can see like the improvements throughout this embroidery as well, with how I first tried it and how I'm doing it right now, which is kind of fun as well to see me improve. Because I'm doing a lot of embroidery for my Venti cosplay now as well. And yeah, hello, welcome on in. I hope everyone is doing well today. Also, yeah, there's something stuck. Me, because I ate a bit of chocolate with hazelnut in it. Because I'm doing embroidery gold work for the... Yeah, cool. I hope that goes well. Because I hear like gold or like metallic things are pretty hard to embroider. So I hope that goes well for you. Definitely satisfied to see. Yeah. Always love to see the improvements. But yeah, also Sunkoi, if you need to go and get some snacks or some hydration, please go and do that. We like to keep ourselves hydrated, because I notice when I don't drink enough on stream, I get a headache afterwards. So I'm trying to keep myself hydrated, which I'm gonna take a little bit. Because I also ate I ate some chocolate. Because I don't know if you know Messi. Hydrate again. Thank you, and that counts for everyone here as well. Take your water or whatever thing that is hydrating, because it's good for you. Thought I would fit. Yeah, I mean, it also is a cool challenge as well. Be like, how well will I do? How well will I do with this? Because my challenge is with my gold fabric. Because whenever you punch a hole in that fabric, there's no point of return. That hole will be there forever, which is why pinning that fabric down is so difficult. Although I did find a little cheeky way to do it with some little magnets. I use these to, if it's thin enough though. If it's too thick, I can't use them anymore because they aren't just strong enough. But for like I did some details for the shorts where I use these little magnets to like kind of pin it down without making a hole in it. Yeah, because I got the idea from someone else that was like, can't you just use little magnets? And I was like, you know what, I actually have these, because this is like for making bracelets. Like you get those like children kits, or like a kit with like how to make these bracelets with all the pretty pinks and the glittery things. And this was in it as well. But I'm never gonna make bracelets like that again. So instead I'm gonna use it for this. Which, it's nice when it's thin enough, but when it's too thick, it doesn't really work anymore.
And I'm also still using a pen, which I hope I have in here. Yeah, this one. This pen that goes away by, yeah, there we go, if you want to read it. This pen is genius. I love this, because you can use this on fabric. If you like want to draw on it, it goes away with steam. But for the gold, it will just, like, you can just get a little, wat is doekje? English words today. And also, I'm gonna be lurking. Alright, thank you, Gia, for the lurk. I got my support. Hope your embroidery goes. Oh, thank you. It will probably be fine. But very excited though. If I do finish this today, which I probably will, because it's just been 2 hours and I still got like an hour left or so. You guys can choose the next one. This is fun, because that's what I wanted to do. Is like, I can just choose one, but what if you guys choose? Because then you guys can see what you want to see, and that's what I want. Because for all this entire year that I've been on Twitch, I've just been doing what I want, you know. And it's fun to bring in the community as well, because you guys been helping me a lot throughout this entire year of crafting. Because if you guys weren't here, I wouldn't be here, you know. I would be, I mean, I probably would be streaming, but it would have been a lot quieter. And, you know, it's a lot of fun just meeting a lot of new friends like Gia. And also, I probably should shout them out for anyone who didn't come with the raid. Sunkoi, cosplay, there we go. Very cool crafty bean as well. So go and do a hacking support. And there's just a lot of other lovely people here, but Sunkoi did the lovely raid again today. Because I didn't think you would raid in again. I thought that you might choose another cool crafty bean. But thank you for choosing me. It's always lovely to see the cool beans here. Also, did I miss anything? Oh, the heat pens are my favorite. Yeah. I thought I missed one. You were specifically requested. Aww. Well, thank you for the person that requested. Well, thank you for choosing me then. Again, it's always lovely. Always lovely to have you guys here. But yeah, I think, because I don't know if I told you guys yet, but I will be going back to school next week, and I'm gonna try and do a bauble stream every Saturday, as to get further with it as well, because I don't know if I said that already, but I might use this for a giveaway. And I'll up, like, the little picture below me, I'll update it every single time I'm done with or I'm starting on one, or I'm finishing with a new bauble. So I think, yeah, it's always very lovely. Funny thing though, if I stayed crafting yesterday a bit longer, I could have raided into another cool crafty bean. But I was very hungry and tired. So I was like, meh, if I just stayed just an hour longer, I could have raided a very cool bean who is, sorry, right? Yeah, Sorry Arts. Very cool cosplay bean as well. And they are making a very cool Street Fighter cosplay, I think it was. It looks very, very beautiful. And if I just waited one more hour, we could have raided their very lovely stream as well. Yeah, thicken. Oh, because they've been using gold fabric, like kind of like mine. I don't know if it's specifically the same kind of fabric, but it's also one gold fabric that if you put a hole in it, it will be there forever. So they understand my struggle.
Oh, but they've been using a lot more gold than I have, and oh, it looks so pretty. Yeah, it is Xiaoyu. From I was correct, right? That it's from Street Fighters. But they've been making, I think it was the jacket, or at least the jacket-looking part of the cosplay. And so much gold. And they bought the leaves today as well, I think, or they were gonna buy them today. And oh, so hecking excited for them. Street Fighter is a different game, but oh, it's a fighting game. Yeah, I thought, but oh well. It's okay. But yeah, it was from a fighting game. That's what I did know. It's from a fighting game I'm not familiar with, but it's very heckin' pretty though. It's really, really pretty. And they're very very relatable when it comes to going the long way around with doing cosplay. Yeah. I mean, you don't really have to know about a game to like a cosplay, or like wanting to make a cosplay out of something. But I think it's always fun to be like, what was that about? Or what is that about, you know? Tekken happens to be one of my childhood games. Oh yeah. Nice. So Tekken is the name. Ah, alright. Yeah. Makes sense. Me cosplaying from games I've never played. Yeah, but then again, you don't have to play the game to be in love with a character. Although I mostly like one of the games that, or there is a game. I do need to look in my Google though, because I put a bookmark on it, but it's the Myoji Arena, which I know Feathered Phoenix, and I think you as well, Sunkoi, saw a very beautiful cosplay that Feathered Phoenix I know is gonna make. I don't know for sure, but I did know that you really like the character that Feathered Phoenix showed off on their stream. Or I think it was you. If I'm wrong, please say so. But at least that was such a beautiful character, and they've got a great idea. Yeah, it was nice. Yeah. And like, oh, such a gorgeous character indeed. Yeah, it was. It's just beauty. It's so beautiful. And I'm like, now I want to cosplay a character from that game as well, but I know nothing about it. And I'm like, because it's kind of like in the same boat as Genshin with the amount of details and character design that goes into it, I think. And I'm like, heck yeah! That's what I want. But there's another one that I think I would like to make, and handily have materials. Ooh, nice. Having things on hand for a cosplay already is like, is the best. I also know nothing about the game beyond beautiful characters. Like sometimes that's all you need to know. Is if it's pretty, yes, then cosplay. The motor guy's back again. Oh, this is a different guy. Or person. Because I know there is one guy with a red dirt bike that loves to go around in circles and go like very fast on the street close to me. And I'm like, is it you again? But it was a different person. I tried to figure out how to do the jacket for Farina. Yeah. Because what did it? Because I don't know why, but my Google doesn't want to show the pretty pictures. For Genshin, thank you. Because like for me, it did really help to draw all the clothing. Like, I don't know if you've seen it before, but like looking at everything separately and to get a bit more control over it that way. Me choosing Zhongli despite knowing nothing about the lore and not even having the character in the game. I also don't have Zhongli. I'm very jealous of my brother because my brother has Zhongli. And for me, it helped a lot to draw out all the details. And to know, like, when I drew all the little thing, like all the clothing first, it made me understand every single piece by piece. So I don't know if it's gonna help you, but that's what helped me. And also, because can you get the character in the game yet? Oh wait, I sidetrack, guys. Sorry, I'm gonna have to open Genshin. Because Lunaby, do you have the game as well? Because that's gonna help a lot. Yeah. Ooh, that also helps. Oh yeah, because what I did as well is just look in the game. Also, where did you get that from? If I might ask. And they've saved on my phone. Yeah. Oh, I need to log in. Never mind. But you already have the picture. But what I did for my Venti at least is I took a lot of screenshots on my phone from the game itself. Because that's just a free 3D model basically. But if you have a picture like this, that also really helps. I would love to have that for a Venti as well, but I just don't know where to find it. But that's pretty cool that you have that. Because that helps a lot as well. It's so pretty. Oh no. So do tell me. Where did you find that? You found it on Google? Am I just not using the right words? Oop. Ads. Oh, you're going to lurk mode. Yeah, alright. Hope everyone that is lurking has a lovely, lovely lurk today. Happy embroidery. Yeah. I'm almost done. Which is also fun. Oh, you have the same for Strawberry Miku. Then might I ask, what kind of words do you use when searching that up? Because I might just be using the wrong words, and I'm just curious. Because that's gonna help a lot in future cosplays for Genshin and stuff like that. Unless the ads are still there. But yeah, I hope you have a lovely lurk, Sankoi. But now I'm very curious. Because what I did is just look in the game, make a lot of screenshots, and hope for the best. Is it just... No, right? Oh yeah. It's a character leak. Wow. Alright.